Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from HAMSWAN. This is their CT10 Bluetooth and USB barcode scanner. You can check this barcode scanner out on Amazon at the time of this review for $49.99, and as always, I will have that link in the description below where you guys can check that out. Now this is an interesting, they also have a CT07 that is just USB only, but this is the CT10, which has a wired USB connection, USB 2.0 from the bottom of the scanner, or totally Bluetooth, so you can do it hands-free. Or even more so, you can actually use this and scan a bunch of barcodes. Say you're doing inventory, you're a small business owner, something like that, or you're inventorying books or DVDs or something. You will be able to scan them, and they will store on the device, and then you can upload them to another device either via the cable or via Bluetooth, whichever way you want to do it. So obviously it'll work with computers, tablets, smartphones. The scanner is advertised to work with Windows XP and above all the way up through Windows 10. You're going to be able to use this on Android and iOS, so you can use it on your iPad or your iPhone as well. It will support reading several different kinds of barcodes. It has internal memory of 256 kilobytes, which will store up to more than 2,600 data strings. Again, you'll get your signal range of up to about 10 meters, which is normally what we see on Bluetooth, so you've got that there as well. Now this runs on a CPU, an ARM7 72 megahertz CPU. You've got EEPROM of 256 kilobytes, up to storage of up to about 2,600 code entries. Your decode range is going to be, or your decode rate is going to be 200 up to 200 decodes per second. Your radio range is that standard 33 feet that we usually see from Bluetooth, and it's going to be Bluetooth version 2.0 with the EDR. And it supports several different languages, including English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian. Has a built-in 1,500 milliamp lithium battery that will last up to 6 months in standby mode, and continuous scanning of barcodes for about a week. So you get some pretty good battery life out of this as well. I'll have all that information in the description below. So let's get this open and show you what comes inside. A couple different cards here. You're going to want to actually hold on to these, and I'll explain why in just a second. I'll take out the barcode scanner and all the accessories. Okay, so what they give you is the actual scanner itself. Very lightweight, nice, easy to hold in your hand, very easy to use. It's just a one-click to scan, and we'll get into that in just a second. Embedded 1,500 milliamp battery here. On the bottom, you have your USB 2.0 connection if you want to use it wired, 2 devices wired, and they give you that as well. And you also use this to charge the 1,500 milliamp battery that's inside the scanner itself. You can hook it up to any PC, laptop, or any AC to USB connector to recharge it. They give you a Bluetooth dongle as well in case your PC doesn't have Bluetooth. They give you one with it, so you can plug this into any USB port and actually add Bluetooth to your PC so that you can get that going. And then they give you a few cards here. Here's your contact card if you need to get in touch with them. You can contact them at hamswan@hamswan.com. So you've got that there in case you want to follow them on Facebook. You can also use this QR code as well. This card is setting up for inventory functions. You can set it up by scanning these barcodes. You can either clear out the things that you've scanned into here if you're just using it in standalone mode. You can use uploading statistics. You can do a data upload. So if I scan this, I'll be in a mode where I can actually do a data upload, and then you can put it into normal mode or inventory mode just by scanning these barcodes. They also give you a ton more in this card as well, or this fold out. It is in Chinese on one side and English on the other, and we will go over this really quickly because this is important. This shows you how to pair with several different devices. Now, if I hold it down, as you heard, I turned it on and it's blinking red right now. Just by holding the button down for about 5 or 6 seconds, you can actually get it to turn on. Once it's actually on, I'm going to pair this with an Android device right now to kind of give you a quick view. But you can obviously, if you want to pair with iOS, what you'll do is you'll turn it on like you did, and now it's got an active scan on it, and you'll scan enter setup, and it will beep and say that it is, and then you'll scan one-click iOS connection, you'll scan that, and then exit and save, and then it'll restart the barcode scanner, and then you turn on Bluetooth for your iOS device, and you will then enter your PIN code. And that PIN code is the same. It's 10010 for Android devices and iOS devices. I'm going to pair this with Android. Obviously, if you were doing this with PC, you would just go into Bluetooth on your PC, make sure that it is on and the red light is flashing, waiting for connection. And then what you'll do is you will actually just go to Add Device and add that code. So my phone, if we go to my phone and we scan for it, very simple. We'll just go into Bluetooth and scan. It should come up as CT, and there it is, CT10, and then a string of numbers depending on what your model or serial number is, and then we're going to connect to it real quick.
Excuse me, there is a message for you.
And then it wants me to enter the PIN code, so I'm going to do that to 10010 and say OK, and now it is connected, and it gives me a beep on the scanner to say that I'm connected. So I'm connected as an input device here. And that is pretty much all I need. Now, I'm in Word right now, and if I just want to scan in, like these are just numbered barcodes right here. If I want to scan in something like these barcodes, I can just do that and say I'm doing inventory and I've got a box with something on it here with a barcode. I'm doing UPCs. I can do those as well. There we go. And then they just show right up every time. So let's see if I can kind of do this, and see, that's no problem there. Do some serial numbers. I can do pretty much anything that's got a barcode on it, anything that I want to scan, books, DVDs, whatever. But as you can see, I can scan these right into a Word document. I can scan them into a Notes application and have a list of all the barcodes that I have. So if I'm doing a quick inventory of something, I've got them all right here. You know, if you have cataloging apps that catalog DVDs and books by their UPCs, you can do that and have that very quickly and handily do this. Now, so obviously in a bigger type thing, you're going to have like inventory that you're doing. Say you have a small business and you're doing inventory, super easy to set up, super easy to use. Again, if you don't want to be tethered by, connected by Bluetooth or tethered by the USB, you can also just carry this around, scan up to 2,600 different codes, and then you will use some of these other functions here, which you have on this, or common barcode functions. You know, you can actually enter setup, factory reset just by scanning it. If I scan this, now I'm in setup. If I want to do a factory reset, I can click that one, and I can do exit with save, exit without save. I can restore custom settings. I can enter or apply suffix to the barcodes, or do not exit and auto power off. Enable SPP batch uploads, and this is where you'll just actually batch upload whatever's stored on the actual scanner. So very easy. Once you're set up and ready to go, it's just pretty much read what you want to do and click, and you're good. So I'm going to exit and save right now, and it's going to reboot this for a second, because I think I just did no, I probably waited too long. There we go, factory reset. Now it's rebooting. So we're good to go. I factory reset it. If you want to turn it off, you just have to hold it down for about 6 seconds until you hear 2 beeps, and then it's off with no light. So I think this is a great tool to have if you are someone that has a small business, somebody that has a ton of products that they need to make a list of. All of those things are great for this device. It's lightweight. It's got an insane long battery time. It's very easy to use. HAMSWAN's got a great product on their hands for a good price. So I'm definitely giving it a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this barcode scanner, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll also have below all the actual specs on this and all the barcodes, types of barcodes that it can read, so you guys can check that out. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will check you guys out on the next video.